I'm out here again. I'm out here every chance I get. I've been working like crazy. I haven't had a chance to really do anything. And truthfully, I don't have much of a chance this time. I'm out here for a couple of nights. Today is Monday, either the 3rd or 4th of November. I'm not sure which. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Tomorrow's the elections. And I got to get home so I can vote. I'm not going to miss that. I'm not going to miss that for anything. So, oh, the sun's coming out. It's bright. It was cold last night. I did not expect it to get as cold as it did. I was thinking it was going to be about 30 degrees. And I thought, okay, fine. Nothing. I can do that on my head. Well, I got down to about 22. And still not too bad. Been testing out that that quilt, that down quilt. Excuse me for a second. Morning coffee. I gotta have it. Gotta have the morning coffee. But that down quilt from Enlightened Equipment, and it kept me warm down to like I said, it was 22 degrees. I have the temperature on my watch over here, which is pretty cool, and it's fairly accurate. Oh, show you guys that watch sometime. Pretty cheap, and it does a number of things well. Back to the quilt. The quilt I got, well, I did a video on it. Maybe some of you saw it. It's a 10-degree quilt. It has 750 duck down in it. And it kept me nice and toasty to 22 degrees. And that's as much as I can ask for it. You know, that's fine. I was hoping it would get me into the 20s. I think it could probably get me into the teens, maybe the high teens. I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna push it any, because you know I don't want to be freezing out here. I'll get a heavy sleeping bag, but yeah, it's been. I'll bet you it's been 3 months since I've been out, and oh my God, have I been missing this. Just working too much, work and family, you know, and it's just hard to get out. Usually I get out a lot more in the wintertime. My work slows down, you know, January, February, I have a lot more time. Right now, it's November, and you guys are looking at me and saying, why is he wearing that Bozo the Clown suit? And I'll tell you, in Pennsylvania, there's a lot of hunters out here, and this is hunting season. And I don't want to be mistaken for a deer or a bear or anything else. Now, right now it's not deer season, it's not bear season, and just small game right now, and so I feel fairly safe out here. I'll tell you, when it gets to deer season, when it gets to bear season around the end of November, I won't be coming out. I won't be, I mean, everybody and their brother comes out here with a shotgun, and I just don't think it's safe, you know. I mean, could I do it? Yeah, I could do it. But, no, I don't want to try. You know, I mean, I love it out here, but it's not worth losing my life. Just like the work I do. I love my work, and at sometimes it's very dangerous, you know. And I'm very cautious, you know. I'm 52 years old, and I made it 52 years by being smart, you know. I've seen a lot of people do a lot of things that weren't very smart, and they ended up paying for it. So you have to be cautious in whatever you do. I mean, not so cautious you don't do anything in life. You still want to do stuff, but whether it be work or play. But you still want to be smart about shit. So that's why I'm wearing. This is a wool. No, excuse me. This isn't wool. I think it's some form of cotton actually. But it was fairly cheap. I got it on sale at LL Bean. It's an Anorak. I thought it had a hood. I haven't looked at it. There may be a hood tucked in there somewhere. If it's an Anorak, it should have a hood, I believe. But anyway, I mean, it's pretty nice. Gotta stand up a little bit. Let me see here. That should get me, huh? A little bit more. Okay, yeah. Hunting season. You don't want to be mistaken for a deer or a bear or anything else. So it just makes sense to wear some orange. This is from LL Bean. It's a, I don't even know what, I think it's called a maritime anorak. I don't know. It's thin, it's large. You know, I can throw it over whatever else I'm wearing. And I don't know. I don't want to be caught between the sights of a hunter's rifle, you know, so I'm trying to play it a little bit smart. Excuse me while I drink some coffee. I love coffee in the morning. Sun is bright today. We're supposed to warm up. We're supposed to get into the 50s today and 60s tomorrow. So it's that fall thing, you know, it gets cold at night. May or may not warm up during the day, depending. But I love it. Oh, man. This is the, I came in yesterday, and you know how it is, well, for me, I have to drive like 2.5 hours to get up here. And then I have to set up the tent, and I have to do that, and I have to get a fire going, all this stuff. So the first day, I rarely film anything, because I'm just so tired, you know. I just want to do what I have to do and eat and crash out. The second day is always the best day, and that's because you wake up and all your stuff's already done. You're set up. I have the tent right over here, a little fire pit right here that I did last night. As you can see, I put it right next to this log. I could sit right on the log, stoke the fire, and just enjoy myself. I hung my bear bag, of course, downwind, and a goodly ways, because there's a lot of bear up here. I don't know if you guys have seen any of the videos on YouTube. I'm real close to the Kinzua Dam, which is west over that way about 3 miles, 4 miles. And there is a ton of black bear in this area. Am I afraid of bear? Well, not really. I mean, the bear are more afraid of us than we are of them. Could there be one crazy bear that doesn't act like the other? Yeah, there could be. Just like there's one crazy human every once in a while that does crazy shit. And those are the ones you got to watch out for. So I bring bear spray just in case. Yeah, it's a little more weight. I know a lot of guys are very weight conscious when they're backpacking. And I am too, to an extent. But when I want something that I really want, like bear spray, or like this, let me tout the axe again. This is the Stroud axe. It rocks. I got a fire started in no time last night with this. I didn't, you know, I brought up, this is the SOG Northwest Ranger. I brought this up just to have a little knife or something. Maybe use it for kindling. Didn't need it. Didn't need it. I use this for the kindling. I was beautiful. I had a fire going in no time. And I'll tell you what else, not to stray from the point. I'm not even sure what the point was anymore. I'm just kind of rambling. But I use this, get a drink of this coffee and I'll set it down. You guys have got to get this, or something similar. This is the, the Silky Bigboy folding saw. This is the one with the large teeth. They have different size teeth. I would go with the large teeth. It just cuts so much better, unless you're cutting little twigs like that. In that case, you don't need a freaking saw. This thing is wonderful. And for you that are weight conscious, and I know you're backpackers, so you're always weight conscious, 2 pounds. You can get smaller. They have a Silky Katana Boy that's smaller, and they have numerous models. I have that huge one too that I think I showed you before. It's wonderful. You really don't need that. Like I said before, that's kind of overkill, and I just wanted it. I just wanted it. Am I going to pack it in? Probably not. This would probably be the largest one I would do. It has a 14-inch blade, so you can go through. I could cut this log, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. I really don't want to show you. It's too much work for me right now. But it cuts way faster than any other saw I've used out here. I mean, I've used the, the Nut and Fancy saw. I've used the Laplander. All those, I've tried them. Nothing comes close to this thing. I mean, it's just wonderful. I would imagine you could get the Katana Boy, probably has an 8 or a 9-inch blade, and you could cut smaller things. It would be lighter for you to carry in. I'm not afraid of 2 pounds. 2 pounds don't scare me. My pack usually is around 40 pounds. I can get it down if I want to chip away, and I could probably get it down into the 20s even if I wanted to. But I'm comfortable. 35, 40 pounds, I'm good with that. I can hike all freaking day with that shit. And God has blessed me with strong enough back that I can do it. My legs are good. So, I get the ultralight thing and, all that stuff. You want to make it as light as you can, and so you can hike farther. And I get that. I guess so. For me, I can hike in 4 or 5 miles like I usually do, and with 40 pounds, and I'm good. And I carry everything that not only that I need, but things that I want. And well, the axe is just one of them. I mean, wow. Okay. It takes more effort to bring this in, to hike this in. But once you get here, if you're big on building fires like I am, I just love doing it, This just makes your job so much easier. So it's more work to bring it in, but it lessens the work once you're around the fire. And if it's winter time, like I've said before, you don't want to be cutting wood from the moment you wake up in the morning until you want to go to bed. You want to do other things. You want to hike around, do this and that. So, I don't know. I say go with the axe, and I think the best axe is this Stroud for sure. I've tried a bunch of different ones. Maybe some other people come out with some different things that are geared more towards the backpacker. But as I said before, the thin little forest axe that they have, that Grantsfors has and Wetterlings has, and a number of other lesser companies, when you go to split with them, they get stuck. They get stuck, and I mean, it's hard to get them out. This rarely gets stuck. And if it does, it's easy to get out and chop it again. And wonderful axe. I should probably stop talking about it, but I mean, it's so wonderful. I just can't get over it. Perfect size, perfect weight, perfect feel. Love it. Just love it. Like I said, I probably didn't need to bring out, but I like to have a fixed blade out in the woods, even if it's just a little smaller one. Back up. Who knows what's going to happen? You can do a little batoning with this, and you can get a fire started. You know, I've seen plenty of guys do it. You know, they'll use a Mora, which is about the same size, a little smaller maybe. You can survive with this. It's a little more difficult. And if you don't have to, why would you? But, I mean, I understand that if you're running fast and light, you don't want to carry a lot of stuff. I mean, I can dig that. Okay? There's zombies over the next hill. Good God, we got to get going. I can't carry a 40-pound pack. I got to go with this 24-pound pack. Okay, I can dig it. Am I being too sarcastic? I don't know, man. I really can dig it. Especially these guys out west, you know, in the Rocky Mountains and such. They're doing some big elevation gain, you know, thousands and thousands of feet in a day, in a few hours sometimes. Yeah, it behooves them to have a lighter pack. I understand that. Here out east, unless you're going to the White Mountains out in New Hampshire or something, there's not a lot of elevation gain. Yeah, I'm probably, I don't know what I am now, 2,500 feet, something like that, you know, above sea level. And for this hike here, there's been virtually no elevation change. There's been, you know, I mean, a few little valleys and stuff like that, but I mean, I would say no more than 400 or 500 feet. So, I don't need a lighter pack, and I don't want a lighter pack. If I did, if that's really what I wanted to do, was scoot around, you know, 20 miles of forest, and I know there's guys that do it, well, yeah, I probably would go for a lighter pack, but I don't know. For me, it's not all about the hiking. It's not all about the Andrew Skirka, go with 2 pounds of stuff and cross the world 3 times. I'm just not, I like hiking, but I don't like it that much. I like a balance. I like to hike. I like to bring in the gear I need, and the gear I want. You know, special thing. I mean, you don't need an axe to survive, but boy, it sure makes it a lot easier. And it's fun. You know, it's fun. It's just, I don't know. It's so much better than a knife, and you know, I'm talking. I like the big knives too, but shit. You can bring an axe in, you don't need that big knife no more. And the axe can do so much more. I'm just saying. Just saying. So you get a good saw, you get a good axe, and you might even bring a small fixed blade. I don't know what this is, about 5-6 ounces or something. I mean, you're set. You're set.